What's up, everyone? I have a big video today. I'm going to be covering a lot of stuff because I could have easily done this in a few videos, but I really don't want to. I just kind of want to do one and done, get this out of the way because I'd like to get things organized, and by doing this video, it will help. So, I recently did some purchasing with the help of a little bit of a rebate from the income tax, and I finally got some magazines that have been kind of on my want list, but I just didn't pull the trigger yet. Now, as you know, I did my last video, I did the variants. Well, there is another variant that was the raw variant, and of course, the raw variant had right here. I'll pull it down right now. You had Sunny, and then you had Sable, right? Those were the original Raw variants. Well, in the year 2000, Monday Night Raw, why am I saying Monday Night? Raw Magazine, there we go. Raw Magazine put out variants for the May 2000 issue where you had Trish Stratus, Terry, the Cat, Tori, and Ivory. I got all five. I had to purchase the complete year of WWF Raw magazines to get all five. And I got it for, it was already marked down. I ended up doing an offer. They went for the offer, so I got them. So now I have 11 Raw magazines that I can put up for sale because I don't need them. I already have them. So that's done. The year 2000 is done. I have all the variants. Next up, I finally found this online and I snagged it. The Undertaker Spotlight. It's now in my collection as well. That leaves only the two Ultimate Warrior Spotlights and Andre the Giant to complete the WWF Wrestling Spotlight collection. So that's pretty exciting. Now, some programs. Got some programs here. I ended up getting this one, Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo with the tag titles there. And I finally got around to getting that one, the Honky Tonk Man with the Intercontinental title. So I'm happy to add those to the collection as well. Like I said, my goal is to try to get all the programs with wrestlers holding the title belts. It seems like that was a lot more common than the WWF magazines to do for some reason back in the day. I know Honky Tonk Man does have a cover with the Intercontinental title, but like Windham and Rotundo they were never on any covers with the tag belts during that time frame in '85. So it's nice to have them, even though Barry's not holding his and Mike, or he is holding his, but like to himself, and Mike has his up in the air and you can't really see it, but it doesn't matter. I still have them. Next up is WCW. Now I finally got this one. The 1992 Reader Award. So that means now I'm only one WCW magazine away from completing the 1991 through 1994 WCW magazines. I believe it's December of 1993 I need, I believe. Yes, it's December of 93. Yep, that's March 93. So yes, December of 93 I need. Once I get that, then I'll have them all. So I'm on the lookout for that one now. I'm also really pretty excited to say that I have this, even though it's kind of a pointless one. It's the WCW Collectors Series Special #1, meaning it's the first in the series, so I had to have it for my first section of all the first issues. This, of course, being a poster magazine book like the WWF would put out all those years ago each time. And this one had, of course, Ricky Steamboat, Cactus Jack, The Natural Dustin Rhodes, Sting, Rick and Scott Steiner, Medusa, Johnny B. Bad, and Ravishing Rick Rude all taking part in this WCW poster book series for the Collector Series Special #1. There is a poster one that came out, like, I think a year and a half later or so. It might be like Series Special #6 or 7 or 8 even. I don't know, because I don't really know how far up they went. But I remember Jim the Anvil Neidhart was in it, and the British Bulldog and such. So it was definitely around the 1993 era that one came out. Also for WCW magazines, I snagged these. We got the newer ones. There's the NWO 2000 with Bret Hart, Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash, and Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner on it. And I snagged this one as well because I just did a video on Shane Douglas never being on covers of magazines. There he is right there on the cover of WCW, along with Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff, Billy Kidman, Vampiro, and once again, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner with Stacy Keibler, or should I say Miss Hancock, in the small box in the corner. Now, next up for programs again, and this is an interesting one, we got some SummerSlam ones. We got 1989 with Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake against Zeus and Randy Macho Man Savage. We got SummerSlam 90, where we saw the big double main event of Hulk Hogan versus Earthquake and the Ultimate Warrior versus Ravishing Rick Rude in the cage for the title, and SummerSlam 91. I got those off a seller on eBay who had them on there for probably years now, like maybe 3-4 years. Had it priced a little higher. They lowered the price as time went on. They still had an offer, option to choose from. I went with the offer, gave them a price, they went with it, and boom, now I got these 3 magazines for the collection. So I need to get 88 and 92, 93 still and such. I mean, when they come, I'll get them. I'm not in a hurry because I don't want to pay too much for this stuff, but I want to, if it's priced right and I know I can get it, I'm going for it. So I went for those ones. Next up is some random ones I snagged. I snagged this one because Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty were on the cover with the AWA tag belts. I actually did own this magazine at one time, like probably a year or so ago, and I got rid of it when I got rid of my Victory Sports. But at the time, I wasn't displaying cover photos with guys with belts. That was back when I was having my magazines in piles on black shelves here. So I thought, you know what? It was only like $6. So I was like, let's do that again. So I got that one. I got a few here of Wrestling Fury. I had this one when I was a kid, so I got it for the collection. The 1990 year in review, where you see Lex Luger, the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich, and Ricky Morton on the cover. And this one here with Demolition Smash, and I don't know who he's got in that headlock there. I can't tell, but definitely doing some demolishing business there. Of course, Demolition going into this year's WWE Hall of Fame. It's about time that Axe and Smash get their flowers and get their rightful place in the Hall of Fame. And, I guess the only other one would be Crush, but I'm pretty sure Crush isn't going in. I'm pretty sure it's just Axe and Smash. So who knows? Maybe Crush will go in one day in the Nation of Domination or with something, because Bryan Adams does belong in the Hall of Fame too. That guy, he was good back in the day. Some Wrestling Eye as well. I got this one here because of Barry Windham on the cover there, Good to Bad, showing his heel turn with the Horseman. And of course, it's got Hogan on the cover. You can't go wrong with the Hulkster. For me, at least, I'm still a Hulkster fan. Wrestling Eye, 5th Annual Awards for Excellence. We see Hulk Hogan, Misty Blue Sims, and the Total Package Lex Luger. And this one here, which is kind of neat, it's Road Warrior Animal on the cover with, I believe, the NWA 6-man Tag Team Championship that he held with his partner Hawk and Dusty Rhodes. And of course, later on, Dusty, when they kicked him out, I believe Tenaru ended up being their partner as well with that belt. So those are the new additions to the collection. And last but not least, we need to talk about this. It's weird. I don't get it anymore, folks, but look what I got. Boom. And look at that. It is North American pricing down there. It says $9.99 US, $13.75 Canada. My buddy Zeke Zanzibar and his lady friend, they picked it up in a city nearby called Sarnia. Sarnia is in Lambton County, Now, I live in Wallsburg, which is in Chatham, Kent. So there's two counties next to each other. And like I said, there's a Chatham and there's a Kent over in the United Kingdom. Did they mess up and send Canada the UK magazines for this area? Because this Sarnia is only 45 minutes from where I live. They found this at a Kohl's bookstore, I believe it was. And there it is, the North American version, both American Canadian prices, only Shotzi's on the cover. So again, a variant. So now I got two. I got the one with Mercedes Monet with the UK pricing, and I got the North American pricing with Shotzi. Also, I should bring this up. I did leave a few comments to Pro Wrestling Illustrated on their Facebook page about it, and Pro Wrestling Illustrated reached out to me, and they said they're sorry to hear about this, and they were going to look into sending me one of the magazine's issues for free because they felt bad that my area's not, they all got pulled. I said I'd like the one with Cody Rhodes on the cover. So we'll see if that actually happens. If I get an actual magazine from Pro Wrestling Illustrated headquarters, I don't know. I gave them, they asked for my address and everything. So time will tell on that one, folks. But if not, I at least got this one here, The Year of Shotzi. So it's so weird right now. I don't get it. I also did get some extra magazines. These three here. I don't have them in anything because these are the ones I'm selling now. I got these because the posters were inside, so I'm going to sell these ones here for probably $5 each. I mean, I really don't care. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not doing it for the money. If people, you know, I hate that. I hate when people want to sell things for a lot of money because it's old. It doesn't mean it's worth any money. Honestly, it doesn't. If something's old, it doesn't make it worth a lot of money. It's, I wish collectors would understand that and grasp it, but oh well. So guys, this is my video for today. A lot to really digest and look at and see, but that, I mean, I've had a busy 2 weeks there with, and I probably missed them. I bet you I have magazines still around here that I probably got to in that time span and just don't remember right now, but these ones were out and I saw them, so that's how I remembered. Now, I've also redone the room around a bit. I know, right? It's a never-ending thing with this place. I think I'm done, and then I'm not, and I change things around. So I will show that eventually. Maybe tomorrow I'll do another little room tour to show you what I've done differently, and it's kind of cool with what I did differently, and I think I hope you guys will think it's cool too. It gives me more magazines to put on display. So, I mean, that's always a bonus, right? When I rather have magazines on display than have them stacked up like this. But what can you do, right? After a while, you have to have them stacked up like that because there's just no place to put them. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a lot, and I didn't, like I said, I could have did like one video after another video after another video, but I just didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to upload multiple videos on YouTube in the next day or two, and I thought, let's just do a one and done, show everything I've gotten. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get things a little more organized in here today, do a tour video the next one I do, so you can see everything. Actually, you know what? Before I stop, look at that. Triple threat, the Roadies with Tenryu. So I was right. Tenryu did hold those NWA six-man tag titles with the Road Warriors. So my memory still remembers things from, what, 35 years ago now, maybe? It's like, or yeah, probably 35. When was that? Or maybe 30. No, wait. They won the belts in 89. So, yeah, it's like 30. Oh, Jesus, like over 35 years. Cool. Time is going by so fast anymore, right? All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting some more magazines down the road again, so keep watching this channel. I noticed I got a lot of new subscribers, so thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. It's fun to interact with you guys on there, and I appreciate all the comments and the talk. So keep it up, and I'll keep trying to put out some new content for you guys to enjoy. And again, if you guys want to see anything in particular, leave a comment and let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Like I said, Pro Wrestling Mag's YouTube channel with Bill, he has everything over on his channel from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and such. Japan. If you want to see that stuff, you have to check out his channel as Pro Wrestling Mags. If you want to see, like, you know, mainly late 80s, 90s into the 2000s and stuff, my era, my jam, jam, see, like jammer, yeah. So if you want to see that stuff, you have to check out my channel and watch that. So all right, guys, until I do my next one, I'll talk to you later.